This is Dawn Olszewski, and I'm with DOstampingWithDawn.com, and I'm here with another How'd She Do That video. Now, today is part 2 of my Penguin Place Builder Week, and I'm so excited to share the rest of it with you. Now, if you missed part 1, I will include a link in the description below. In part 1, I went over different ways to use the stamp set, particularly different ways that you can be using some of the sentiments, which was a lot of fun. And then we showed some various other things here as well. We talked about the celebration. So when you purchase $50 or more, so the bundle is $31.50. So if you add another $18.50 to it, then you can get the Playmates, the Penguin Playmates, for free. And there is some patterns in here, like this particular one will cut with the punch. So these are just super cute. I'm not using any of these today because I'm going to be creating some animals. I know! Some animals with the Penguin Builder. I'm only using the Penguin Builder punch. And I've got 4 animals to show you today. And they are so cute. So the one other thing I want to point out with Stamp Celebration is that so not only are they giving away free product with $50 orders, but you can also join during Celebration, and you can choose a free bundle. These are listed here. They're in this mini catalog, and it's a heck of a value, let me tell you that. So first of all, our starter kit's only $99, and you get to choose $125 worth of product. On top of that, you get to choose one of these bundles, and they're up to $60 value, so that's a heck of a deal. In addition, you'll get a free paper pumpkin, you'll get free shipping. So there's just, for $99, you get a lot of stuff. So if you think that you might want to join my Do Stamper Stars community, and we have the best time in sharing and creating and supporting each other on Facebook, I think if you want to look into it, definitely contact me, and I'd love to talk to you about it. All right? So I will leave some links again for this as well down below. So let's get punching. All right. Now the first one, before we move on to animals, I've got this cute, very sweet thank you card. This is the thanks a lot is from the Penguin Place stamp set, but all of these shapes here are also from the punch. So let me show you. So here we've got Pacific Point, and this is going to be our vase. We're going to do a little trimming with my scissors, which are right here. May as well trim these right now. You can trim them at the same time because we're going to use one on the front and one on the back, so they should be the same size. And that's about right. Okay, then we don't need these, so I'm going to set that aside. You need 3 of the feet. That's this one. Then I'm going to show you how we're going to get the stems. So first of all, the feet were polished pink, and this is Granny Apple Green. So here's what we're going to do with this. We're going to punch this. I like to keep my punching on the side here like this. Now we don't need the body for this, but we needed that shape of the head, because what we're going to do is we're going to pull this back, and we're going to punch 3 more times. There's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we've got our 3 stems. I'll just set all that to the side here, and I'll show you how this is going to come together. All right, Now, let's see, what should we use? I think we should use Stamp and Seal. We're going to use that on the back of one of our vases. Let me get this. There we go. And what you want to do for that, I got a little on my paper plate that I don't want everything else sticking to it, is we are going to arrange, let's see, we're going to think about how we want to arrange our flowers. So imagine one will be here. I want one kind of a little higher. So we'll put one here. And then we'll put one, we need a little more adhesive. There we go. We'll put one maybe in between there. Okay. So on the back, if anything hangs off, you just want to clip it. Oh, I think I'm going to use a glue dot to get that one on there. Let's see. Here we go. We got lots of glue dots here. There. I think we had it up a little higher. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to use glue dots for my flowers too, and I see one disappeared on me. That's all right. We can just punch one more. Here we go. Just one of the feet. All right, we'll use glue dots for these as well. And our flower vase is going to be done really fast. That's what I kind of like about this particular project, is you could crank out a few of these at a time. So I'm going to turn this over. That's what it's going to look like on the front. And I'm not going to press too hard because I don't want to stick it to my paper plate. There we go. Like that. Normally I have like my silicone mat for something like this. Be perfect. However, I am at our cabin for the week with our grandsons, and I did not bring one with me. So there we go. So we're going to gently lift this up. Yay. And on the back side, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple things. Oh my, it's really sticking. There we go. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to put some of the little mini dimensionals on the back of this, and then we won't have problems with it sticking until we're ready for it to stick. There we go. And then we're going to cover, sorry, I'm a little, I feel like I'm all thumbs here today. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to put this on the back. Now, you might be going, well, no one's going to see the back, and that is correct. No one is going to see the back. However, I want to put a little twine on there, and it would just stick to all that, and it would cause me problems for tying, and I'm like, nope, don't want that. Yeah, we'll clip a few more of these off just in case they come. Now I'll just match that up. And there we go. Okay, now it's going to be so much more easier to do this part. All right, so we're going to do the twine, and let's see, I'm going to lay a piece so it hangs off about that much. Wrap it around twice. I'm going to go ahead and trim it now. And I think you'll be able to see this better on the wood. And then we're going to just go ahead and tie it here. Now, if you are kind of like, well, I don't really want to tie bows like that, you could just tie a single bow instead of it wrapped all the way around it, and then you could just put it on with a glue dot. And then we have our sweet little vase. How cute is that? Super cute. So I just want to point out on my finished card, I did add an in color jewel to that. These are the 2021 through 2023 jewels. How cute. So, and then added it to a rectangle postage stamp punch out. Now, I've used this punch out on the next 4 cards that I'm going to show you as well. So, ooh, I'm so excited to share these animals with you. So let's move on. Okay, first things first, we're going to start with the monkey. Isn't he cute? And he's so easy to do. So let's get going. So first things first, I'm going to get out my, let's see, I thought here they are, my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the eyes. So I'm just using the Memento Tuxedo Black. And we're going to punch that on, or excuse me, stamp that on crumb cake. And there we go. Okay, and then, so before I move on, I'm going to show you, I should have said, we need, this is soft suede and this is crumb cake. So you're going to need one of these in one body. You're going to need 2 inner bodies, one in each color, and then these are the feet, okay? And now you're probably wondering, why do I need soft suede inner body? Well, that's how we're going to create our ears. All right, so his ears right here, use this piece right here. So I'm trying to think, let's see, how should we do this? So I kind of want to just give myself enough room to add a glue dot so it sticks out. So we're going to use both of these. We're going to use the rounded edge as the edge that's going to stick out as his ears. I'm going to just round that a little bit more. So glue dots. Now glue dot is your friend for making punch art. And this is the rounded edge. Another thing that works nicely is, but I'm a little too impatient and I've got a heavy hand, is the liquid glue. So we're going to go ahead and put his ears on. More rounded. There we go. And here's the other one. So there's his ears. We'll go ahead and put his body on. And I'll show you how we're going to do the mouth. So the mouth is the same trick. Oh, we needed a scrap of black. So I've got some right here. I wonder if that'll be enough for us. So I have a punch out. And I'm going to do his mouth just like we did the, excuse me, the stems. But we're going to then trim it afterwards there. That looks good. And this is where you would want to use your liquid glue. I'm going to go ahead and punch this down, which I don't have in front of me at the time. So we're going to pretend, oh, he's got a cute smile. I like his smile. Okay. And then his feet will go on like this with glue dots. And then last but not least is his, we'll set this stuff aside, this extra pieces, his tail. So guess what? The tail is just like the stems. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see, what's the best way? Probably this way. And there's a tail. Oh, my hands aren't very steady. There we go. Move that out of the way. And you've got a tail. So there's our monkey. Isn't that so cute? Adorable. So let me talk a little bit more about these cards, because all the cards are going to be exactly the same. Except they're going to feature a different animal and a different color ribbon, different color of the jewels, and the different color of the postage stamp punch. Now, this designer series paper, believe it or not, comes from the Painted Christmas. Let me see, let me find it. Oh, there it is. I just thought with animals, kind of a little bit of a forest look to it, and it was perfect. I love it. So all the ribbon that you're going to see is from the new ink color. So this is the soft succulent, as well as this background here, as well as the gems. So I'm using ink colors, the newest ink colors for that, on all of those types of things. The ribbon, the jewels, and the postage punch stamp cutout. So pretty cool. This is a no card. So we have our no not whisper white. It's now basic white. No cards and envelopes, and that's what this is. And so these are sized 3.5 by 5 when they are folded. So a perfect little size. Great for like giving for a baby shower, baby thank yous, or welcome baby, all that kind of cute little baby stuff. Could be first baby's Christmas, not Christmas, birthday. You get what I mean, right? So there you go. So that was our monkey. Moving on. Moving on. Voila, we have a fox. I know, he's so cute, isn't he? So let me show you how to put the fox together. You need 2 of the large bodies. This is pumpkin pie. You're going to need, and for his ears, you're going to need 2 white feet and 2 pumpkin pie. And then for his actual feet, you're going to use 2 black. And then for his tail, this is for his tail. And this is for his body. And let's see, where should we start? Let's start with his body. Okay. So we're going to cut a little a V out of his top there. And so what I want to do is just go ever so slightly below where that like widow's peak, I call it. There we go. And then we're going to stamp his eyes. And then I'm going to clean him. Oh, I forgot my cleaner. It's still in the sink. Well, that's what fingers are for. There. Okay, so we're going to set him aside for a little bit. We're going to do the tail. So how we're going to do the tail. So this tail is more of an oval type of thing. And that is so easy to accomplish. So let me show you how to do that. So we're going to take this rounded area. We're going to stick it back in the punch. And voila, look, oval. That's his tail. And we're going to put one of the white feet on it. Okay. And that's going to go right here. Scooch that over a little bit. And then we'll put it behind his body there. So I'm going to get another glue dot. And put it, actually I want that glued out down really far to the end. There we go. So on this one, I also kind of brought his arms up because I thought it was cute. So we're going to fold those arms. I'm just using my fingernail to help guide a fold, a score kind of area. There we go. We can see a little more of his tail. We'll go ahead and put his body on. And then here's what we're going to do for his feet. Let's see. I need some glue dots. I used all of that one already. Here's another one. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue dots on the back here. One. They're going to be near the bottom. I'll show you in just a minute. Yep, so they're at the bottom here. So I'm going to have one of these feet going that way and one this way. So we'll start with the one, and all I want is just one of the... That's so cute. I know. I'm sorry. When I was making these, I was just so giddy. I know we're getting a lot of shadow here, so I'm trying to... But there's just another way for you to do the feet. Cute, huh? Here, we'll put it against. There, you can see it better against that white area there. Super cute. All right, let's go ahead and put those ears together. They're going to sit like this. And then what I did find is that I wanted to trim the white just a smidge, okay, on either side. So it would fit inside the orange better. Like that. I probably should have rounded that. I think I rounded it a little bit. I did. I can see that now. Okay. So those would sit there on top of each other. So you know what I need? I need this, my pick tool. There we go. So it'd sit like that, and then they'd sit underneath here. Super cute. Isn't that adorable? So this is what it looks like in the end. Very quick and easy. And like I said, I popped up his arms a bit so we could see his tail better. All right, that's Mr. Fox. So we have, for his in color, we have, this is the pale papaya. All right. All right, let me scooch some things out of the way, and we'll move on to number 3. I think this one is one of my favorites. Oh, that's an extra one. Oh, it is. Look how cute this one is. This is the raccoon. Stinking adorable. And I have matted him with the fresh freesia in color, with the ribbon and the jewels as well. So let me show you how to do this. All right. So first off, we're going to do his tail, because I want that to dry a bit. Make sure it's dry before I put it on. And I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. So we'll go ahead and do his tail. His tail's a little bit fuller. There we go. And I used the basic black Stampin' Right marker. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. And we're just going to draw on some stripes. And the reason, you know, I want it dry because I don't want it to smear. Okay, so there we go. We're going to set that aside. That's our raccoon tail. Okay, this one, his ears are super easy because they're not really layered. They just have the single one. So we'll go ahead and put those on real quick. Get some glue dots. And sometimes it's just easier to put your glue dots on the bigger piece than the smaller piece. There we go. So we have them there. 1 and 1. See how easier that is? You can always move it around a wee bit. There we go. There's his ears. Now we'll go ahead. I'm trying to think how I want to do his body, if I need to stamp it. So his body's going to go on here. His feet will go on here. And then he needs his little mask. And that's what we're going to get out of this, this smoky slate. So I'm using basic gray, whisper white, basic black, basic white, and smoky slate. So you're going to get that by just, what I want to do is I want to preserve this area just below, maybe you can see it better off the white. Yeah, that's probably true. So we're kind of making him some sunglasses, but it is his mask, and we'll get the stamping out. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute. Let's see. Let's just rest it there so then I know where to put his... I know, isn't that stinking cute? I am going to curve it a little bit. There we go. And move it up. Roughly there. And then I know where to stamp my nose. Sometimes you just have to position things before you do a little stamping. I just don't want to get the ink on him, on his mask. All right. Woo! And then we'll take this off and we'll put it on his, I know it's a little hard to see against the cardboard background that I have here. Sorry about that. There we go. We'll let that dry, and then we'll assemble the rest of him real quick. All right? Okay, so let's go ahead and put his tail on. And my glue dots again are right here. And I'm thinking his tail's going to go roughly there. Yep. That looks good. There's his tail. We'll go ahead and put his body on. And feet. Feet are going to be easy. We'll do the same thing we did earlier. I've got one glue dot left on this one. So we're going to put the feet right there. So we'll do one there. And one here. These are so cute. What are you guys thinking so far? Which one's your fave? I think this one's my fave out of all of them, but you know, the last one's pretty darn cute too. I just was giddy when I figured out the whole mask thing. So this mask, we are going to use glue dots. I'm going to kind of pull them off this way, kind of make them a little more smaller, and put one in each one of those eye mask sections. Come on, you got it. Sticky. It's definitely humid here today in Minnesota, and it's gonna be super hot. Okay, now keep that down. Sorry. Oh, I'm so happy. He's so cute. Isn't he cute? Yeah, he's adorable. So I don't know, you might be able to come up with more things to do with him, but he makes a really cute baby card, doesn't he? All right, so moving on, we'll move on to our last animal here. And our last one is a koala bear. Isn't he cute? So he's super easy too. So let me show you some ways around him. Let's see. Let's do his ears first, okay? So what you're going to do, well, let me talk about the pieces. You need 2 basic gray of his inside body, 1 smoky slate of his inside body. The outer body you need 1, We need one of black in the inside body, and we need one of the feet for his nose. I know. Pretty cool. So, ears. Let's talk about ears. We're going to need these 3 pieces for the ears. And what you're going to do is what we're doing is we're carving out this section here. So we're just going to do that. It's kind of like from neck to neck and just curve it a little bit. Okay, so that's going to sit here. Then for the ears, you can just cut these in half. Okay, now what we're going to do for this section is you're going to trim off that, and it doesn't matter at what point. I mean, in terms of they don't have to be perfectly rounded like I did with that first one. Okay, so these are the ears, and these are the section of the ears. I know, it's going to be so cute. Like this. And then this one will sit over here. And maybe I might round this just a little bit more. And that's, you know, you can play with these. They'll sit there. So let's go ahead and do our glue dots and get those. That one's, oops. Ooh, I have one right there. There we go. One. And that one's done. I got another. I cut a whole mess of these off beforehand because I thought it would be easier. And I am finding, if you're finding the new glue dots to be kind of maybe backwards than how they used to be packaged, no problem. Just I actually kind of like it now because I will cut off a section to use, and it's really kind of easier. I'm going to cut some of this extra bulk off for these. And we're going to go ahead and put them on. Oh my gosh, they're going to be so cute. See? Isn't that adorable? Okay, so let's get this on. We'll do a couple glue dots for this one on each side because his ears are so big. And let's see, another one there. Okay. And there. And here. See how quick it goes together with glue dots? Yeah, I'm a fan, if you haven't noticed. Okay, we'll get his body on. And then we'll do his eyes. Let's see, they're right here. There we go. Now we're going to do his nose. And this was like a last minute sort of, oh my gosh, this foot would be the perfect nose for a koala. I do need to use there we go. I know, isn't that cute? It's just so adorable. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to remember the mask that we made for the reindeer, not reindeer. It was an R word, a raccoon. We're going to cut a little. Notice, notice how this area is stuck together, and so then his feet are flat. So I'm giving him flat feet, but I want this all stuck together, just like that. So we'll put some glue dots on the bottom, right on the bottom. And there's his feet. How cute! Super cute. There's his feet. There's his whole body. How cute is that? Okay, so that's my last one, but I have a bonus. It's not made into a card. It's something that my grandson Max and I worked on yesterday here at the cabin, and I thought maybe you would like to see it. So let me grab it. Let me close up some inks first. This will not be on my blog, this last one that I show you. It's like a bonus. But I did grab the In Wild paper because I thought that would be fun to use this on. So let me just piece it apart here. It is going to be a lion. Yes, a lion. So we have his tail. This is going to be at the end of his tail because they have a bit of a pom-pom, if you want to call it, at the end of their tails. So we'll just do that. Very lightly here. There we go. And then I'll talk about the rest of it here. So, can you see that? Yeah. These are all feet. Yep, there's a lot of feet. And we played with different things. We played with, so the colors on here are crushed curry, but I think we did some bumblebee too. We wanted to kind of use some different yellows. So we've got a few of that going on. So this is early espresso. We originally had everything in yellow, and it was not quite what we were looking for. So then these are feet on the back, as you can see, for the ears. This is an oval. And this nose here, I used, let me grab the stamp sets. It's right here. So I ended up using the nose on here, this one, except what I did was I didn't use all of it. I just used a piece of it. So I stamped off the rest of it. Is stamped off on scrap paper. So I just needed a smaller portion of it. Otherwise it would have really looked like a bird or something. And then I just hand drew the rest of it. So I thought we could finish it up. I put some dimensionals here and a mini one in the center here. And we'll pop this up right in the center. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. So if you're into lions, I thought, maybe I should share this. And then we got about here can be his tail. And put that on. And like I said, the In the Wild paper would be a great choice to make a card featuring this cute little lion. Now this was the part I couldn't decide if he needed his feet or not. I mean, of course, he needs his feet, but if he really needed them for this, if we wanted to put it on like that, yeah, I think that's what I would do. I would put it on like that. So there you go. That is a bonus. I know. I want to say there's like 24 of those feet on there. You could probably space them out a little bit more if you wanted to, and you wouldn't have to use as many, but I think he's cute that way. So that's it. That's all I have for you. That's all I have for you. So what did we have? We had, let me bring them out and show you again. Let's make some room. We have our lion. We'll have our lion without our feet. We have the koala, the raccoon, the fox, and the monkey. And of course, let's not forget our vase. Maybe we can even put our little lion on there. I think I have it. Oops, it's a little too high, isn't it? There you go. It's all in now. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will have more videos for you in the future. So you guys have a fabulous day. Thanks. Bye now.